I would say almost everything I see is from the left wing, not from the right wing.
So what are you saying?
I'm willing to do anything. I want to see peace.
Then do it, sir.
Say it. Do it. Say it. You want to call him? What do you want to call him? Give me a name. Give me a
white
name.
Supremacists and
Who would
white
you like me to condemn?
White supremacists and right
Proud Boys, stand back and stand by.
As we know, Donald Trump is a white supremacist who enables his fellow white supremacists.
Trump is racist, though. He loves white nationalists, which is a weird term for a Nazi. Calling a Nazi a white nationalist is like calling a pedophile a kid friend. Or Harvey Weinstein a ladies' man. Which isn't really fair. He also likes plants.
Comedian Michelle Wolf puts it all in perspective for the masses on Trump and the like. One must, sans mobilizing and creating serious positive change for us as Americans, must laugh from crying at the fact these are the lawmakers of this country. Congress and the Senate practically serve as a retirement home for McConnell and his fellow, well, elder statesmen.
Mitch McConnell isn't here tonight. He had a prior engagement. He's finally getting his neck circumcised. Mazel. Paul Ryan also couldn't make it. Of course, he's already been circumcised. Unfortunately, while they were down there, they also took his balls. Yeah, bye, Paul. Great acting, though, in that video. Now, Republicans are easy to make fun of. You know, it's like shooting fish in a Chris Christie.
Explosive new claims tonight that Republican Alabama Senate candidate Roy Moore preyed on teen girls more than 30 years ago.
I believe in the Second Amendment.
Moore, who famously flashed his gun at a rally, is a hardline conservative Christian.
Homosexual conduct should be illegal.
According to a report in the Washington Post today, 4 women say they had romantic encounters with or propositions from Moore when he was in his mid-30s, and they were teenagers, including one who was just 14 years old in 1979. Lee Korfman, now 53, tells the Post she met Moore when he offered to watch her during her mother's child custody hearing. At the time, Moore was an assistant district attorney.
On Roy Moore? Well,
a lot of you might not know who I am. I'm 32 years old, which is an odd age. 10 years too young to host this event, and 20 years too old for Roy Moore. I know, he almost got elected. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I'm here to make jokes. I have no agenda. I'm not trying to get anything accomplished. So everyone that's here from Congress, you should feel right at home.
There is an inferno raging in Washington.
Swamp Captain Mitch McConnell has created millions of jobs for China people.
Then Mr. Trump said, "You're fired." I love that part.
Absolutely refused to bow down to Sharia law.
This is Jake, young man interested in one of my daughters.
Sir.
Look, we have all seen the campaign ads. We also see how diabolical some of these people are. However, Wolf hits on an important point. Much of these races should not even be close because
Democrats are harder to make fun of because you guys don't do anything. People think you might flip the House and Senate this November, but you guys always find a way to mess it up. You're somehow going to lose by 12 points to a guy named Jeff Pedophile Nazi Doctor. Oh, he's a doctor?
A key failing with the 2016 presidential election that saw Democrat Hillary Clinton lose to one of, if not the most beatable candidates of our lifetime, Donald Trump, was what went down or lack thereof in the state of Michigan. To be rather blunt, it was a failure of epic proportions. Comedian Wolf would then let loose.
It is kind of crazy that the Trump campaign was in contact with Russia when the Hillary campaign wasn't even in contact with Michigan. It's a direct flight. It's so close.
Right. The Colorado Supreme Court, of course, wasn't saying, however partisan people might have thought the decision was. Their explanation was not they didn't like Donald Trump. They said he participated in an insurrection. And I have to, an insurrection. And I have to say, I got up at 5 this morning to do Casey Hunt's show, and I'm exhausted.
Oh, Jake, play it up more, man. By the way, speaking of erections.
I know there's a lot of people that want me to talk about Russia and Putin and collusion, but I'm not going to do that because there's also a lot of liberal media here, and I've never really wanted to know what any of you look like when you orgasm. Except for maybe you, Jake Tapper. I bet it's something like this. Okay, that's all the time we have.
No longer, no further.
Protesters calling for justice today after the arrests of 2 black men at this Philadelphia Starbucks on Thursday.
What did they do?
This video, captured by a witness's cell phone, shows police talking and later handcuffing the men while they were waiting for a friend. The men wanted to use the restroom, but the manager said that per store policy, they couldn't since they didn't buy anything.
Remember the racism that ensued at a local Starbucks? Wolf certainly did.
I had a lot of jokes about cabinet members, but I had to scrap all of those because everyone has been fired. You guys are going through cabinet members quicker than Starbucks throws out black people. No, don't worry. They're having an afternoon. That'll solve it. We just needed an afternoon.
Guess who was on the campaign trail with Trump just a few hours ago? Sean Hannity and Jeanine Pirro of Fox News.
The one thing that has made and defined your presidency more than anything else: promises made, promises kept.
Discredited media dude Sean Hannity, who cosplays as someone really seeking the hard-nosed truth, would also be in Wolf's crosshairs.
Fox News is here, so you know what that means, ladies. Cover your drinks. Seriously. People want me to make fun of Sean Hannity tonight, but I cannot do that. This dinner's for journalists.
And best of all, this.
Trump has helped all of you. He couldn't sell steaks or vodka or water or college or ties or Eric. But he has helped you. He's helped you sell your papers and your books and your TV. You helped create this monster, and now you're profiting off of him. And if you're gonna profit off of Trump, you should at least give him some money because he doesn't have any. Trump is so broke, he grabs because he thinks there might be loose change in them. All right, like an immigrant who was brought here by his parents and didn't do anything wrong. I gotta get the out of here. Good night. Flint still doesn't have clean water.
Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/tytsports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.